our life is in chaos right now, and that's normal.
It's not
It
under our
doesn't.
control. That's what
Yes.
most people get upset about, is that they can't control
Every
what.
aspect.
Yeah, and that's why I try to go about life the way I do, even though it's not the best at times. Because it helps whenever you're there, because you make me plan it out more thoroughly. But I kind of go about life like it will go how it needs to.
Yeah,
Whether
but you can't always do that, baby.
I know,
Just like the shower, I
but
started
the thing is,
planning
just
it.
like even with it will go the way it needs to, in the way that even if we plan thoroughly, there's a chance that it can still mess up. Even if we plan it, like follow the plan and execute it, it will come as close as to how we want it as possible when we plan it. But even when it's planned, it's not destined. Like it's not gonna be the way.
Guaranteed,
Yeah.
yes. Nothing's ever gonna go as planned. But you plan the reason I plan things is the same reason Pops plans things. We plan things because we're thinking of every possible outcome, every possible negative outcome. We don't think of the positives. We think of the worst things that can possibly go wrong during the situation. So
And
that's just how we do it.
that's okay.
That it
I like the
makes
way it works because I'm a faithful optimistic.
yes, and I
And
am a realist.
it's not even that, it's the way, it's like the law of attraction and speaking it into existence. You remember how I said, if you are constantly sad, would you choose to stay sad or would you choose to stay happy? It's going into the mindset knowing that even though it's already destined to be fucked, you going in the mindset that you go in is what affects everything. Because if even if it's a shitty hospital experience, if you go in there like, I'm going in there, Freya's coming out, they're gonna stitch me back up, we're gonna heal and go back home, that's how your body responds with your mind. In a sense, it
No
depends.
offense,
For
baby.
me, that's how it works. If it's different for you in life, it's different for other people in life.
Each person is different. That's why opposites attract. You're very optimistic. You look at the lighter things in life. You try to find the good in
But
everything.
it's
I.
because I choose to.
That's what I
It's like
say.
understanding it's already dark, but choosing to look at the dark specifically.
I understand.
That's how you drag yourself. But it also gives you a more clear vision of the dark constantly. But the thing is, like, you're choosing to constantly be in that space. It will constantly affect you in whatever small ways it needs to.
Mm, it depends on how you walk in the dark. It
If you
depends.
already go in there already consumed by darkness, and what I say by that is like when you're angry, like locked in solo styles, like you don't
You don't.
you
You don't
don't
fend
think
well.
you don't think that you're being controlled, but you're already being controlled.
Yeah, you don't fend well in the dark if you already are full of rage and hatred and stuff. I'm not saying that I'm not. I am. It's just who I am. I'm not a typically happy-go-lucky person. You still married me. You still love me. You still chose to procreate with me.
You're real. You're a
I'm a
real. Yeah.
realistic person. I'm gonna tell you how it is, regardless if it hurts your fucking feelings or not. But
But I
that's
have too many people around me that are
you
realists.
have no.
The
You have
thing
a
is
lot
just
of
like,
people that
I'm
want
more like,
to be real.
I
There's
guess
the
that's the case, because
difference.
there's Don Schmeekle.
Dom and Schmiegel are no offense. I know their family. They're my brothers too, but they're not realistic. They're
They're
just
more they're
they're
more trapped in the system of making money.
no. They're trapped in a cycle of what they feel they should be. They're
I
trying
guess
to
that's
force
valid.
themselves into a mold that they think everyone's either gonna like or
The
love.
only reason why mom got the way she, like, mom got to where she wanted to be because she found a partner that can fulfill the other half of her dream. She was a dreamer. She could plan big, and like I said, she's a very big craft lady.
Mhm.
Like, she can get a lot of things done herself, but what was stopping her the most was the financial support and having an actual support system. When Julio stepped in, she was able to back up his
Dreams.
dreams as well, which is they both wanted a business, so they Julio knew construction. It worked out perfectly for them, in
Mhm.
a sense, because they still have ups and downs. There's
Every
times,
marriage does, baby. No marriage is perfect. You're gonna have ups and downs. That's how you know when you're up. Is you gotta go through the downs. Just like you don't know when you're happy unless you go through the sads. You know, you don't realize you have it good until it's not there. That's the whole point. No marriage is gonna be perfect. Mimi and Pepeps, Mimi and Popo, you know, like I said, when the house was being built, they were in what's now Dad's bedroom, and they were arguing, and Popo slapped Mimi across the face because she said something, and she slapped him right the fuck back, and he never did it again. No marriage is perfect, but they spent 57 years married happily. They kept continually choosing each other every single day. You're eventually going to fall out of that glow period. You're eventually just going to fall into a routine. You know, you're going to be roommates, as what they call it nowadays, or whatever. But you choose to do that. You can easily choose not to feel like a roommate. It takes both, you know, and Mimi and Popo decided that they didn't want to be roommates. They wanted to be best friends. They wanted to be lovers. They wanted to be companions. They wanted to be husband and wife. They chose that every single day. You know, Popo wasn't there for either births. Mimi did it by herself. The second one, he was bowling. He wasn't even in the hospital. And it didn't bother Mimi. She was like, okay. She didn't care because, you know, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the baby's gonna come regardless if he's there or not. What is he gonna do? There's really nothing he could have done because he wasn't even allowed in the labor room. He had to wait in the hallway, so it's not like he could have
yeah,
held her hand
but
anyways.
he could have stayed in the hallway praying the whole time. I feel like that's something I would do because I don't know what's
But
happening behind closed
this
doors.
was like back then that wasn't a thing. Some fathers would pace the hallways, but then there was people like Popo who were much like you, laid back, relaxed. You know, just
But
let things fly.
even if I am laid back and relaxed, I feel like in some aspect
Well, you gotta think after a while you're gonna get
I
bored.
would be like that Asian dude
The video
on
where
the
everyone
streets.
else is
Every
looking.
like the mom's still behind closed doors. The baby got released, and he like, okay, the baby's cool. I don't care until my wife's cool too.
Yeah. He looked at the baby as it rolled out and he went, okay, here, take it.
Yeah, everybody else, mom, grandma, all crowded the baby, making sure it was okay. I was just like, no,
They're oohing and awing over it, and meanwhile, he's looking through the windows.
I need my family home. I need like yes, we have our new addition, but I need you there as well because
I mean,
it's not the same with one parent, you know.
it's not, baby, but we also gotta think high risk of delivery. You know,
Yeah, but
that's out of my control. That's out
but
of Katie's
but
control.
that
All
but
we
that's
can do is set up a plan of action for when I flatline.
oh whoa.
If I flatline, I am so sorry. Optimistically stating, if I flatline.
But you have high chances of doing it.
I have a 99.999999% chance of flatlining on the table. Yes.
At some point.
At some point during birth, yes. The likelihood of me not flatlining is less than 0.5%.
I'll pray for that 0.5%.
That's what I told Katie. I said, yo, it's still 0.5. Maybe this time around, it won't be so bad. You know? Because, like you said to Louis or Louise or whatever, I was by myself the first times. You know, no one was in the C-section room with me. Like, no one was in surgery with me. I was left to go through labor by myself. You know, I basically got out of the hospital, dropped my child off at home, and I went straight to the grocery store after, 2-3 days of being in the hospital with stitches after a C-section. Did my grocery shopping, carried it all in upstairs by myself, and then went to bed because we needed food in the house and I had no choice.
Yeah.
But this time I don't have to do any of that.
But back then you were more spiteful
I
and
still
angry.
am just as spiteful and angry.
I don't think that's the case.
I just don't need to run off of it like I used to. That's the difference.
That's
I
probably
still gather the frustration and hate and rage and spite throughout the day that I used to. I get really upset and angry when I have to ask people 6 to 7 times to do something, but then I get nagged at when I do it. I ask people, clean the bathroom, I can't use chemicals. Okay, we'll do it. 2, 3 months went by, got to the point to where I would throw up from just smelling the bathroom. So then I did it. But then I got in trouble because I cleaned the bathroom with chemicals. Laundry,
it's because
cleaning the room, the
it's because
house.
we're used to not having to do the work.
I know. That's what I told Pops yesterday. I said I keep trying to shove everyone in position and you guys will finally submit, go into position for a day or two, and then you back out and leave me to take care of the fault. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys gonna do when I'm on bed rest? George has to go to the store by himself with 2 kids. How do you think that's gonna fare for him? Do you think that's gonna go well? I don't think it's gonna go well. I guarantee I'm gonna end up in that car with Freya 5 days postpartum, 2 days after getting home, on my way to Walmart. Because Bella and Rias. They don't like to do shit without me. They won't submit because my husband doesn't want to do things without me either, which I don't blame you. I don't like doing things without you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm gonna heal like everyone wants me to and keeps demanding me to do, you guys gotta be able to do things by yourself. Like breakfast. I told you yesterday, I was like, hey, you're gonna have to get up and make breakfast this time. Start getting ready for it. You know, you got 2.5 weeks.
Yes. I
Mhm.
stayed asleep, but I woke up, but I stayed asleep.
Yes, I know. That's why I was like, at least he's awake. We're getting somewhere.
I'm
That's why
so
I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to set everyone up for success for when I'm stuck in bed. Because the first thing out of Katie's mouth after my C-section is going to be this: stay in bed.
But it's also instinctual for me as well, because there's times like whenever you were preggy and you were sicky, it was like a part of me like woke up and was like, let me wash dishes, let me like pick
But
up
you,
stuff, and it
but you
was just
didn't.
it's
Not in a bad way. You just, you know that I'm comfortable in my role being at home, taking care of the house and stuff. Just as you're comfortable in your role going outside of the house, making the money.
yeah. But even if stuff is a drag, like I know being at home is a drag as well.
Being at home is like insanity. Like this morning was a rerun of every morning. Bubby crying, Sissy throwing a fit, you getting upset, you coming outside to smoke, I'm left in the ring. And I'm just sitting here like, well, happy Monday. Same thing will happen Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, because that's because I know run, if I run the shift, it's gonna be a lot more rough. Because in a sense, them fighting downstairs would have came up with them both getting in trouble.
But
They
you,
would have gotten on timeout. I would have decided let love sleep, and then when they start playing in the room, like with the stuff that they have on bed and start getting too loud, I would send them back downstairs. That's normally how I do it whenever.
but you also gotta think, you're gonna be doing it for at least a week or two. So I mean, you might as well find a routine you're comfortable with.
I'm trying to.
I mean,
I'm
from
trying to mix in my
the 28th through the 31st, she won't have live classes, but she still will have schoolwork.
yeah.
She still has to do book work.
That's why I'm trying to throw in my my YouTubing and stuff in with my work week and while I'm at home because I want to be consistent with that too. So I'm gonna have to.
You also gotta think, before I'm even clear to go back to work, I'm going back to work. That way you can have a chance for YouTube and you can have.
But I still do my stuff while I'm working at Speedway, so you don't have to rush trying to go back into work.
Baby, I don't have a choice.
Why
It's
not?
not me rushing. It's them.
Who's that?
They're understaffed right now.
So they need you as soon
They
as.
absolutely need me ASAP. So as soon as I'm able to walk and to breathe without pain, I'm back. Back I go.
That's the choice you want to make, Laura.
That's not the choice I want to make. That's the choice I have to make.
For them or for yourself?
For everyone, for all parties. If I want to keep my job as a CNA, I need to go back. If I want to let my husband stay home, I need to go back. If
But
I
even
want
even
to,
if you were to go back, who says I wouldn't stay working part time?
who's going to be with the 3 kids?
We would have to make that work. And I'm only saying that way we are perfectly more than fine on the things that we need to take care of, because I only get paid weekly. You'll have a
I
period.
get paid weekly.
Yes, but you'll have 1 week when you start that you won't get paid, and it'll get.
No, I won't. I've been in the system this whole time. So I'm not going to have that week to 2 week where I don't get paid. I go back to work, I get a full week. The week I go back to work, I'm working 6 days, 12 hours. 12-hour shifts. I get
I
paid
mostly do.
that Wednesday, that
I
following Wednesday.
mostly work until 9 or 10 p.m.
Yes.
You go in
At 6 p.m.
at 6 p.m. and get off at 6 a.m.
Yes.
There's only going to be a small 4-hour difference.
Small 4-hour gap for an 80-year-old and a 60-year-old with 3 kids.
Just have to put them to sleep.
Not that easy, baby. The Bella
Yeah,
and
make
Rias
it
are
not that easy.
no.
All I
Bella
do
and
is
Rias
just
are
turn off
not the one
light.
I'm concerned about.
Okay, then it's Pops, me, and me.
No, I'm concerned about our youngest.
So you're gonna be concerned about after you go back to work,
Yes.
and she's born.
Yes. Because in
Then
the
we're
hospital they force you on a 2-hour feeding schedule. When
Well,
she
we're gonna
comes home, I have to
plan
break
it
that.
thoroughly to the point where I can.
Baby, what do you think I've been trying to do this whole time?
I'm just talking about what day you're going back to work. If Freya comes back,
I gotta talk to Katie about that this Wednesday. It's one of the
You-
things.
I'm only saying this because if I have to be home whenever Freya's home and Bubby and
Yes.
Sissy, then I have to
Put your 2-week notice in, yes.
before you go back in, or at least the day that you go back. That way I can be home.
I was
and
gonna say-
take you to work.
They can handle 2 weeks. But after 2 weeks with a newborn,
How's it going, Short King P8? Thank you for subbing and joining the live.
and a 6-year-old and a 5-year-old, the 6 and 5-year-old, that can handle them easily. But if our little warrior is not a calm warrior, but a very demanding warrior, that's...
She's gonna be a little bit of both because she's been chilling in the tummy, but whenever she has a fucking issue, it's an issue. Just like Belly. Belly literally, when it's actually like...
No, she cries over stupid shit a lot when you're not around.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, she literally threw a shit fit over a doll that was...
And not just that, but she threw a shit fit over a fucking cinnamon roll. And it wasn't even because Bubby knocked it out of her hand. Apparently, the lid was on it. So it didn't even touch the floor. It's just the fact that Bubby said that he had a bigger cinnamon roll.
When I came downstairs, the cinnamon roll was on the floor, and she was crying about it, picked it up, and put it back in the... That's why I didn't say anything. I just told him to go upstairs, because they were fighting over a cinnamon roll.
She told me that she was getting ready to eat it, but Bobby said his was bigger than hers. So she said she got upset and threw it on the floor, and now she was mad because now her cinnamon roll had carpet on it.
Yeah.
Oh, ow. But I told her, I said, all the cinnamon rolls were the same size. She went, oh. I was like, Yeah. I was like, just put it over there. Take mine. Here's some icing. Get out. Like, I'm trying to pump. I don't want you guys staring at me. You make me feel uncomfortable. Get out.
No, see, you didn't get your shit, or you just gave it away. Shit. Wait, where's my cinnamon roll? Exactly.
That's what I
Hi, Ma.
went. Is that mom?
Yeah.
Mom!
Where's your cinnamon roll? The kids ate it. That's what they ate it.
We'll make you one and bring it to you if you're home.
Love said we can make you one and bring it to you if you're home.
It's cream cheese. Get me out of this house for a little bit. That'd be nice.
It'll all work out.
Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. It's just getting everyone in position is really, really hard. I figured getting everyone in position would be the easiest part of this. It's been the hardest.
Grandma too. Oh shit.
What?
Grandma's here too?
No, Grandma's here.
I'll watch the baby. You have to be in Ohio, Grandma. If you come live out here, you can't see the baby. But the other two are a handful. No, you're not coming to Ohio.
That's okay.
That would mean I would have to go to Texas, and it's so hot out there.
We'll see you in September. But no, at this stage, I mean, I'm not against. Back to the original topic. I'm not against amusing you and vlogging the postpartum.
It's just also some. I don't know. It's a personal, private experience, but you can decide to make it something that you can share with others. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to.
That's what I was trying to talk to you about. I was like, what are your reasonings for wanting me to vlog the postpartum?
I mean, I don't need like close to like we can have it so like we're prepping. Like I can because you said that they make me put on stuff to go into the room or something like that. I could just do like a small snippet of me preparing to go in. I won't do anything inside except take pictures of when the baby's out.
Well, I mean, I don't mind things like that. I mean,
'Cause I don't
obviously
want
you can't get the
'Cause you're
surgery.
gonna. I don't know if you're gonna be in pain that you can feel since they're gonna
No.
put you in the tranquilizer, but I don't need any
I'm not-
scary bloopers to pop up type thing.
No,
So it's like
I'm
that
not
stuff
gonna,
like that's
I'm not
personal.
gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna feel any pain. I'm gonna be from here down. I'm not gonna feel any of it. I'm not gonna be able to move my toes. Or
Oh, Grandma, I'm weak. Using both of them. Thank you. I thought it was Grandma Anna. You had me confuzzled. But now I see the name and it makes sense.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna feel anything from the belly button down. That's gonna be completely numb. The only thing I will feel is when she jerks me around to put the clamps in to hold me open. That's it. That's all I'm gonna feel for. I don't know, 8-9 hours afterwards, maybe. Pika pika, burnt chicken nugget. She out here for the sun and the potty. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna feel. I'm not even gonna feel the compression machines and the socks and stuff that they put on me. I'm not gonna feel any of that. I'm not even gonna realize they put that on me until I get into the room and I look down and I'm like, ah, someone put socks on me. Thank you.
So they're not supposed to take the baby out of the room, right?
No, the only time they're gonna take her out of the room is for their hearing and eye test, which I will go with them because I gotta walk. So.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to do a lap around the thing eventually too. So
Around the hospital.
around the ward. I don't do the hospital. I'm not allowed to leave the maternity ward.
Oh, so you have to do it inside the area
Maternity
that
ward.
they have.
Yeah, it's like a giant circle. Kind of. It's like a square, but you know, it'll make sense when you get there.
It's
But I
a
have
part
to-
of the hospital that's specifically for babies.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff,
literally
so.
just one floor.
Okay.
And there's like 12, 13 rooms on that floor. But afterwards, once I get feeling and stuff and they remove the catheter and everything like that, and I'm A-okay, given the green light to get out of bed, I'll have a sleuth of nurses following me around while you walk next to me and I push Freya.
See, stuff like that. You can take little snippets or go full live while you do your, so people, it's just
At this point, it's your channel, baby. As
But the
long
thing is, it
as
doesn't have to be on my channel. It
I,
can be on your YouTube if you so choose.
fuck,
That's if you want to be.
that means I would have to continue posting. If I'm gonna
If
do it once, I'm gonna might as well continue it.
if you want, you would have to find your outlet. I feel like everything can become an outlet. Like I told the person on my last live,
Hmm.
me sitting like you could be at Dollar Tree restocking shelves or cashing people out. That's literally what I do at Speedway. I literally restock the fridges, restock uh, the out like the floor, and I cash people out at registers. And somehow I get like a good amount of people popping in and at least saying hi.
See, I can't do that where I work. I wouldn't go back to customer service no
Not,
matter how much they
yeah,
paid.
you wouldn't be able to do it while you're at like basically you couldn't do lives while being at the retirement home.
I can't
But
record videos or
during
anything.
your breaks, you can take smoke breaks and do like what the dude does for the how he does like jokes for nurses because he understands.
Yeah.
You can do stuff like that
So is that the green light of you can go back to smoking when you're not pregnant anymore? Is that what that was? You said when you take your smoke breaks.
because I know it's gonna be stressful.
Stress?
Yeah, there's chances you can get attacked by patients because they
there's
don't.
not chances. You're guaranteed to get attacked at least twice during a shift. I'm just grateful I don't have to give them showers or baths. That's one thing I absolutely hated.
No, that would be kind of nasty. Seeing saggy old skin, titties, and
I
meat
still
and butt
see
cheeks.
it. I still see it because I gotta get them undressed. I gotta change them. I gotta get them dressed. You know, I gotta help them to and from the bathroom.
That's another reason why I didn't mind you staying home.
That's what
It
my
let the
goodness-
kids have a parent home. It let a parent be home to stay in
Hey.
control of the house, and it also kept you away from all the bullshit that work gave you.
Maybe the only way that's gonna continue to be possible is if you found a full-time job again. We purposely agreed part-time, close to home, because you're gonna be stay-at-home and I'm gonna go back to work. That's why we did what we did. If you want me to continue staying home, you're gonna have to go back to full-time. You're gonna be miserable like you were. You're gonna be depressed and upset.
It's the same thing for you.
I work
You-
thirds though, baby. I'll be here during the day. I work 6 days one week, and I work 4 days the following week, and I work holidays. So if you're wanting me to stay out of that, you're gonna have to go back to full time. But I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be miserable as hell like you were.
It's always going to be that same way. That's why I wanted to try and find other outlets, whether it was starting our own business or trying out this or whatever the case was. That's why.
I'm not against it. It's just we still need an income until something.
Happens. I
Yes.
understand. But that's why I'm like, I don't. The best I can do if I'm being a stay at home dad is going to try and reach out on my platforms, whether it's gaming, VODing, lives, streaming.
That's fine. That was part of the agreement. I told you if you stay home, as long as everything's done that needs to be done, like laundry, dishes, food, stuff like that is done, I don't care what you do.
Yes, but
If you want to go out and take the kids on an adventure while I'm sleeping for YouTube or content or whatever, that's fine.
this would be reclaiming the yard, setting up the pool, setting up the little patches of grow area for our flowers and whatever the case.
That's what I'm saying.
All of that's content itself, and it needs done.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to do things like that,
That's all I would be doing. At least for the main part, I would finish up all the small projects I started.
it's like to do
I mean,
what you want.
it wouldn't be like within the first week, because my ass is still trying to figure out what I'm doing as a stay-at-home dad. I would probably try and start off small with like the bedroom and.
The, the first thing you've got to do is realize dishes got to be done every day. Unfortunately, that's just dishes every day. Find a day to do me and your laundry. Find a day to do the kids' laundry. 2 separate days. That's how I was able to get it caught up as much as I did. I was doing laundry almost every single day. Now I'm down to 2 totes, thank God, but I'm falling behind again because I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I've been trying to rest instead because I ran out of energy. That's what and every week you want the kids to clean. Why not pick a day once a week? Do it on a Friday.
Because they're not making a mess once a week. They're making a mess every day, and it will stack up until that once a week.
No.
And then that once a week will be fucking a pain in the ass for them because they're going to get tired from cleaning up their mess, and it's because they do it every day and then clean it up.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, once a week do a deep clean. Like, clean the bathroom together. Sweep. Mop. Dust. Do things that you wouldn't do every single day. Obviously, they're going to have to pick up their toys and clean up every single day. Things like that. But maybe once a week, have them do dishes. Show them what it's like to do dishes or whatever. That's what I've been doing. Once a week, while you're at work, I pick a day. I'm like, okay, today you're gonna practice doing dishes again. Come on over here. Here's your step stool. You wash, you rinse.
That's the plan. They're getting old enough.
That's what I do. And it's been working out pretty good. Because now all I gotta do is tell them once, hey, go pick up your shit. And they go.
That's what I wanted from the first. In a sense, I felt like there was.
It's just the fact that I went so long without set standards for them. That's why I'm like, it was harder for me to get them under control when they're with me because they were so used to me just like, okay, just do what you can, I'll do the rest later. But now I'm like, no, you pick up your toys and your stuff. You pick up your toys and your stuff. And then
that's what I was trying to get you to understand. It's like when would you get them to realize, or when would you start teaching them in the case of like when would be a good age if you didn't start now? Like if you kept leaving them to do their own stuff, when would you have taught them to start cleaning up after themselves?
I would have taught them, but the likelihood of them actually doing it would have been unlikely. I would have been stuck doing what Mimi's doing, cleaning up after Nathaniel all the time. Pops, he can't help it. He does what he can. He tries his best, but with his room being the smallest room, he needs help. Because he's a big guy. He can't, he got a pathway. He can't even get to the other side of his desk. Unless he rolls over on his bed.
I recommend we turn his bed to where the window is so he has a U.
That's what we were going to do. But in order to do all that, I got to pull everything out, move everything, move his bookshelves and stuff, move his TV over there, put his bed right there by the vent so he can get cold air and hot air. And then I got to put everything back in where it's supposed to be. But I can't do that in this position, so now we have to wait until after I'm healed on one of my days off to do it. Because we waited too long.
Everything it's kind of hard to get something that big done in one day.
I would say it wouldn't even take that long, honestly.
Yeah, when you take everything out, putting it somewhere that wouldn't be
everything's
clogging up.
It's basically in totes and stuff.
What is basically in totes?
Most of his room is just sitting in totes or on bookshelves.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, it wouldn't take long. It's just, I can't do it in my position yet. So I gotta wait until after I'm healed on one of my days off. Then I can go in and do it. And then I'll sweep him off his floor too. And then I'll put everything in the way it's supposed to be, so he'll be able to reach both sides of his bed and all that other stuff.
What time do I work?
4.
4 to what? 10?
I think so. I'll double check. But it's just, got a laundry list of things to do, and not 4 to 9 today,
So
and 4 to 9 tomorrow, and then you're off Wednesday.
5 hours, and then we have the baby appointment.
On Wednesday?
Yeah, we also get paid. I have to put gas.
Yeah, the same day you get paid. But, that's why I'm like, I was sitting up in bed. That's why I kept getting frustrated, because I'm like, I kept remembering things that absolutely have to be done before the 28th, and I'm looking at the calendar, and I'm like, with what fucking time? With what time? What energy? Because I was like, Wednesday, okay, all 4 of us can tackle the living room and the dining room. And then I went, no, the fuck we can't, because doctor's appointment at 10 a.m.
Dirty dog.
10 a.m. and then, Bella's school, Bella's homework, and then they have Delta. And I'm like, okay, so then it'll just be me and Albie. I'm like, well, that's fucking pointless, because then he still needs to stream and shit. And that's the day you're supposed to get your next schedule. And I'm like, but even then, can't even do that, because
that's
then
why there's multiple ways that I stream. Because I can also do live as well.
But I'm also thinking, I'm like, we still need to get in contact with Mom, figure out when we're going over there to do, everything. Are we going over, Thursday, do it all in one swoop, or what? Because we can't go to the VF until 10:30, which only gives us like 2 hours to get everything set up and have the food and everything in there ready to go. So that's not, unless we're gonna get up early and go to Mom's and wake Julio up and put him in a bad mood just to.
Your dog's making its way into the neighbor's yard.
Pika! Burnt chicken nugget. But I'm like, this one, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's one of the things Pops was talking about yesterday. How's this gonna play out? I don't know.
Oh, it's supposed to play out. We have to let it play out.
We can't just let it play out. I gotta make all kinds of shit still,
We'll probably have to go the day before, because the thing is the meat and the rice and stuff. I don't know how long you can preserve it after it's cooked. So if it's cooked the night before, that way it's prepped for the afternoon tomorrow. We would have to.
That's what I'm like. We gotta ask Mom what she wants to do, what she and Julio are comfortable with, since it's her kitchen in her house. But, today's Monday, so we got time. Bella didn't have live classes today. She still has her schoolwork, which we can do while you're at work. And then Tuesday, same thing. She's got live classes though, but she still has schoolwork. We'll do that. And then Wednesday, as soon as she's done with her when she's done with her morning class, we gotta beat feet, go to the doctor's appointment. They want us there by 10, but the appointment isn't until 10:30, so that's fine.
For
the ultrasound.
Oh, so they want us to go in early. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, you always show up early for ultrasounds so they can make sure you're there. If not, they're gonna call someone else. Hey, we're gonna move you up. Come on in. Good deal. And then that just leaves Thursday, Friday. But Friday is their game time because Saturday is the party.
It's okay.
That's why I'm like. Luckily, she doesn't have live classes Friday. So she just has her reading eggs and math seeds and her classwork, her lessons. Well, she's really far in her lessons. I did that on purpose. So we're going to keep doing lessons to stay far ahead. But during this time, I also have to continue doing laundry. And, maintain the rest of the house and stuff. That's why I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just chilling.
How many more days till the baby shower?
Today's Monday. It's this Saturday.
It's this week.
It's this Saturday. Now you see why Dad was asking me, how's this going to play out? I don't know.
Ooh.
Like I told my husband at Walmart, I'm done making decisions.
Well, if you want, we can come on, see if we can drop off the stuff that we have, and then we can talk about.
Do you want a color of my phone since you're on live?
Yes, please.
Yes, my love. Here, I just texted it to you. I don't like phone calls. I would text her. She knows the difference. She's like, my daughter-in-law don't call unless she absolutely has to.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hello.
Are you home?
It's just dark.
Can we come drop off this stuff?
Oh, that's neat.
Can we hang it up right there?
Yes, I was drinking Red Bull. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Can we hang
And
it
we
up
wanted
right
to know
there?
when are we gonna start cooking?
We could talk to her when we get there.
Shit, I don't know. I know I have to take the food out at least Wednesday. The carne.
Mommy, I
Okay.
hang it right there.
So
Okay.
yeah, because it's
The
this
white there, the white thing.
week. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
let
what we
you-
were talking
That's
about.
normally what I do. That's normally what I do when I do turkey. I'll take it like a day or a day and a half before.
You have to.
But because half of it's already cut in pieces, it's even way much better.
Yeah, because even if it's frozen, you just slap it on the thingy. Okay. Well,
Okay, when does she want to start baking? Like chocolate dipping? Sorry.
are we gonna do the baking for the cake pops and the pretzels that day too?
And cookies.
If y'all want to,
Yeah, because she can
or the
do
day before.
or the day before.
Yeah, you can do it the day before because it's encased in chocolate.
Okay, then we can
So Thursday.
book up the next 2 days before the baby shower with you, so we can do both.
Poor Julio.
Okay.
More than likely, Julio will be at work, right?
Huh?
So more than likely, Julio will be at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just
You can go
we'll have
home.
to see what time I work if they schedule me, because more than likely they will, since I'm gonna be
So
leaving.
it's you're one of the only persons working there?
Yeah, one of the only 5 people still there, and they've been like stretching everyone else thin.
No, it's not long enough, baby. You need a string. You can ask
What?
Papa for
I
string.
went, when was it, Friday or Saturday? Friday because your dad fell. Friday or Saturday? Either one of them. She worked Friday then Saturday.
It's okay.
But Saturday. Anyways, I went over Saturday and Christian got a donut. And I'm like, you're by yourself? He's like, yeah, since I've had people leave or whatever, but I didn't know what he was talking about. And I almost wanted to be like, shit, I wouldn't mind coming back, but I'm like, I seen that crazy ass bitch outside smoking. I'm like, nope, I ain't even gonna say shit.
I was gonna tell him too. I was like, my mom said that once you got rid of that crazy bitch, that she would come back, but I didn't say anything either. I was just like, let's see what happens.
You want me to say it?
She looks at now. She mean mugs me like, the bitch is trying to scare me or something. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
She's retarded.
Don't scare me.
Yeah.
You want me to say it?
What?
You want me to go and tell her? I tell her.
What, to get rid of Alexis?
Fuck yeah. I'm not afraid.
No, I ain't going over there because then I can't watch my grandbaby if I do need to.
Tis
I
true.
was gonna
Put
say,
the
if we
kids
could,
in
if we could-
public school and just to see how they're doing or whatever, so they can both be in school.
We're
Oh no, Ryan's
seeing,
can't. No.
not right, starts next year, but we're seeing how it works here. Pika is over there again, baby. I'm gonna go inside.
Put her ass inside.
I'm not touching. She can get put inside by Bubby. Bubby, open the door for Peaky. The front door.
Are you saying hi to George? Are you saying hi to George?
Hi, Christian. Well, I work at 4, so
Go inside.
I'm gonna go
You won't stay in
over
your
there
yard. Go on.
now,
Go
so we can drop it off and we can talk a little bit more.
Ah! Inside.
Alright, I'm doing laundry. It's Monday, so.
Alrighty, ma.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you too.
You wanna go over to mom's, drop off this stuff?
You might as well. Grab the candy while you're up. No, I gotta go up
I
there
like
too.
this there.
Come on, we're going inside. Put on some shoes.
Yeah, we gotta get shoes. We're gonna go to grandma's real quick. Drop some stuff
Can I
off.
bring this?
I don't care. Come on.
Well, this is the all has this door.
Come on, baby. Or are you staying right here because you look like you're ready?
I'm not ready.